Every great journey begins with a question. In 2016, a group of ambitious students asked, what if students could experience the financial industry before ever entering it?
One of the three best decisions I made as a student at University of Lagos is joining the investment society. I had a statistics background, studied statistics in University of Lagos, and now I'm into securities and trading. Just shows you that you can bridge that barrier or that barrier with TIS. It helps you open your mind. You are able to conceive big ideas in your mind.
I'll say one of the important things it has given me is about being resilient, right? The courage and the character it gives you to be able to wake up as a normal student every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Just showing up. If you are the one going to present in, let's say, the research meeting, you know you are supposed to have done your research beforehand and you are coming to come and speak to people, right? So that self-confidence that's coming into the circle, knowing that, I'm here to deliver, I'm here to make a difference, I'm here to speak to people who are very knowledgeable or even more knowledgeable.
I think what the society did was largely put into practice or more like a simulation of what you would experience in the real world. Because what was obtainable in school is largely the theoretical part of what you're studying, but the society provided like a bridge to simulate what it would look like in real world. So we did not necessarily we're not really doing the real work, right? But we're just simulating it. So things like also shadowing analysts in the actual workspace, it brought home or it made it more realistic, the things you want to do.
I was not even done with my NYC that I got enrolled in a private equity firm. Ideally, it wouldn't have happened if not for TIS. It was just those experiences from TIS. It made it easier for me to transition into what I do today.
First things first, society is the best thing that happened to me, University of Lagos. It's a wonderful society. It's mind-blowing. I learned the most from society, opened me to a lot of opportunities, built me for life-changing roles, gave me life-changing skills, technical skills, soft skills. The community of people while being in university and community of people after university also from society is one of the best things the society has to offer.
TIS to me in one word would be excellence. So this is because of the fact that the culture of excellence is imbibed in students and members of the investment society. You can see the members of the society excelling in different facets of life, both academically, professionally, and even beyond that.
TIS is different. If you ask anybody in University of Lagos, even outside University of Lagos, they'll tell you that there's this level of discipline that TIS instills on its members. The 6 a.m. site meeting involves that level of commitment for its members. And that level of discipline and commitment has led to results. We have TIS analysts, TIS alumni working in different organizations around the world. We also have the society where new members will come and be motivated by the achievement of old members, current members, and alumni of the past. So TIS is different in terms of its discipline, its commitment, and also in terms of its results and outcomes.
TIS was a training ground to me at the time. It was my first exposure to practical finance. Skills from TIS that still shapes my mind till today. Discipline, focus, and determination.
What made TIS different from other organizations on campus was the standard that we set for ourselves. From recruiting to the work we did, we set the standard so high that other organizations will not even dare to attempt the things that we did. And that's no pride. That was just a group of people that would not let themselves do mediocre work.
For me, TIS represented a place where I could build discipline and I could also learn the basics of my intending career path.
The culture of TIS is discipline, good discipline. And I'll say that because in TIS, you most likely would have friends from your class, your fellowship, or even your roommates from like the same hostel. And you guys would have chit-chats, laughs, and gist randomly when you are in other places. But when it's time for TIS meetings, research meetings, divisional meetings, I love how we're able to put away the sentiments and the playful side of things and face serious business. So when it comes to TIS meetings, we're always serious and we know how to get the job done. We know how to give the right feedback. We don't sugarcoat, we don't flatter ourselves. We try to make sure that everybody is growing. So we maintain a level of discipline that is quite commendable.
It represented a very challenging organization. I didn't understand how students would wake up as early as 6 a.m. to, give morning meetings and things like that. And for me, it was also a step in the direction I wanted to go, because I knew what happens after school. How would I cope? What kind of opportunities do I want after school? What kind of organization can I be a part of right now that will take me closer to my destination or closer to where I want to be post-graduation? And so TIS represented that for me.
Under the vision of founders, the likes of Adebayo Adegbenro, Sheyin Akintundire, Omosolakpe Olaniyan, Gideon Adunola, and Oluyemi Funsho Bifarin, this question evolved into a mission.
I can tell you that we are blessed in this society because of the amazing and exceptional nature of the foundation members of this society. And they started at very early stage. In fact, from their year 1 and year 2. So we had sufficient number of years to interact among ourselves. Okay, so that made the bonding among them to be very tight. In fact, among all the foundation members, it was like a family. Okay, a family that was rooting for excellence. They were a set of brilliant, self-motivated, goal-oriented, very disciplined set of students.
So we just knew what we wanted. We were very driven. We were very ambitious. We would wake up. What student organization wakes up by 6 a.m. like gets to the meeting room by 6 a.m. It was something that was very interesting, and we also were very driven. We got people, industry mentors to come talk to us, and we saw what we wanted to be. We saw people that we wanted to be like, and we kind of modeled ourselves. It was a very disciplined organization.
So basically, it was a very taxing exercise. TIS started as the University of Lagos Student Investment Society, and where we do meet at the Faculty of Management Science to discuss investment and finance happenings in Nigeria and across the globe. Thereafter, we observed that there's one other finance club, which is Student Finance Club in the Economics Department, that also, run similar activities. So we decided to just collaborate together to form the Investment Society.
This question evolved into a mission to charter the boundaries between classroom theory and real-world industry practice in the financial space.
I think for me, CIS gives you that head start, when you get into the industry, by the time you get into the industry, you probably know the basics, while most of your peers from other school, maybe other background, are just trying to catch up with it. So with that, you're able to run with it. You are able to learn faster, you're able to move faster, and before you know it, you're doing even greater stuff. But the caveat is when you're in TIS, you have to do it right. If you are just a member and not doing it right, it's not part.
We have great people that are part of the investment society, people that are willing to give it their all, dedication, commitment. And when these people go out to firms, they build lasting relationships, which they then bring into the society. And that could be a form of partnership. 2 would be true legacy. We've had alumni who've done great things, both locally and internationally. So when we reach out to firms, we're reaching out with the credibility of the work that we have done and what we're looking to do. And then I think these firms, they see the vision and they see that we're a solid partner to have on board.
I believe the society has a lot to offer. When it comes to general employability, I believe TIS is one foundation that every single person who wants to be a star player in the world tomorrow should pass through.
It has helped me become more eloquent. I don't think I'll be speaking like this if not for TIS and if not for CCP. So I've grown to be more eloquent in my speech. I've learned the art of negotiation. I mean, in the corporate world, you have to know how to converse corporately and also how to negotiate a lot. And I'll say this is something that has been honed through my role as the head of corporate communications and partnerships. And I think another thing I would say is it has helped me improve on my confidence level. I can now step out and, moderate sessions, host meetings without being scared or fidgeting on what to say or how to go about it.
So students think, operate, and grow like professionals long before graduation.
What I would say is my most fond memory being a part of the investment society would be the 2023 hangout, Christmas hangout. So we had it at Wave Beach, and I got to meet a lot of alumni, we were partying. I still remember some people's dance steps from that day, and yeah, it was just beautiful.
A fond memory about TIS, I have multiple, but I would say the Management Consulting Division's annual potluck. We always look forward to it. It usually happens on the last divisional meeting for the session, and then we get to say our goodbyes, we get to say goodbye to the graduates, we get to share a lot of things, meet, hug, gist. I would also say the research meetings, of course. My favorite has to be the research meeting. And the fun fact to be that I've presented across all asset classes, and that's really impressive. So I would say research meetings and management consulting potluck.
I think I'll say the morning meetings. The morning meetings for me, I think, because it was one that was a new dimension for myself. It came with discipline, it came with consistency, and every morning I went and I left that meeting much more equipped, added value, and I took it to run through that particular week. So the morning meetings for me, I've never had it anywhere else.
A fun memory about CIS that I would cherish so far would be our first physical meeting as an analyst of the investment society. So that time we're doing online meetings, and then we had our first physical meetings where we came in, and then it was nice seeing, analysts that I've interacted with online, seeing the executive board as well, and just having fun generally. It was a fun GBM. I think that's still my favorite GBM since joining the investment society.
Okay, I think my favorite memory in TIS, or my favorite time in TIS, would be currently now serving as co-head of Speakers Relations for the colloquium. Right, it's been a very memorable moment, so to say. It's been a lot of pressure, a lot of work done, and I think it's something that I'm not going to forget. I think something else to mention is my first presentation as an analyst of the society. I remember my legs shaking. And I definitely can't forget that moment.
For me, one fond memory about TIS that I would cherish forever has to be the Colloquium 2025. For me, it was quite personal because coming into Unilag as someone, I didn't have a lot of expectations on the extracurricular end. And then organizing or being part of the organizing team for the Colloquium 2025 was very, very special for me. We were able to get a lot of over 2,000 people in attendance, over 5,000 registrations. We had a lot of media partners. It was just a very, very special moment for me.
My favorite memory in CIS would be more of the games that we do during the general body meeting. That's the GBM. The old banter that comes along with it, with all the divisional, with all the divisions. So that's what I would say is my favorite memory.
See, my favorite memory about TIS was actually my first presentation, right? I remember I was not speaking very loudly, and Ayeni, who was then the head of IB, wore me an earpods, right? And told me to shout. And I was screaming loudly, and everyone was just laughing because I was not projecting my voice. And that really gave me the confidence that, if I can come into this circle, speak and address people, I'll be able to succeed.
I believe it is research meeting.
Every single research meeting is quite interesting to me, and I really like it because it was really the point of it was the major learning point for me, and I always feel very excited anytime I have to go for research meetings.
I think during my time, especially when we're leading the society, I think it's the friendship, the camaraderie, the fun, the parties. We were hard workers, right? But we had a lot of fun. Then we say TIS guys know how to party, and we really sure know how to party. So I made lifelong friends. Some of them are still in my corner today, and those party are super. So if you're a member of TIS, work hard and party.
Today, the Investment Society alumni are building careers at global firms such as Bank of America, World Bank, and Bloomberg, creating opportunities for those who follow.
What I wish to see in the society in the coming years. I'll say the society has done a lot in terms of legacy, but then looking forward into technological advancement and their role and the roles they play in finance would be what I look to see in the society. The use of AI, quantitative finance, blended into our traditional finance courses and classes that we have at the moment. That's something I'd love to see.
I really hope to see the investment society would have grown and still maintain the great standard that it currently holds today, and still even better, producing world leaders, world first-class leaders who are in different aspects of finance and different career paths. And we are doing excellent things in the industry. And I hope that anywhere you go and you still mention the investment society, they are still going to be like, oh my God, you are part of the investment society. That's really a great deal. So that's what I hope for us in the next decade.
In the coming years, I just want to see a society where a lot of people are driven by excellence, right? So one thing TIS is known for is the culture of excellence. So I want to see more of that culture of excellence. I mean, when you hear TIS outside, you're thinking high standard, you're thinking exceptionality. So that's one thing I want to see in the coming years.
I think I want to see the society in a place where if we're members of the society, we would have gone to the point where local firms at least would not even need to interview members of the society just before they recruit them again. Yeah. And I'm saying this because for other societies globally, other global societies that TIS had modeled after, some of those firms, some of those societies or global firms do not go there. They don't literally interview them. Some of those firms, some of those societies, they just go there and pick them. And I think TIS needs to get to that point where recruiters can have confidence in the quality of or in their skill set, and as so can just go directly to just and pick from there. I know to get to that point.
I think excellence is what I'd like to see. I'd want a situation where there's credibility that comes with the society. There's already existing credibility that comes with the society, but I want a situation where people know that if you're a member of the society in the workplace, you're excellent at what you do. I also want to see more of the community across both existing members, previous members, because those are the community that you lean on for when you're working or when you run into challenges in the workplace. Those communities are also necessary. So excellence and community is what I'm looking to see in the coming years.
In the coming years, for me, I would really want to see that our members go far and wide. Right now, we know that TIS members are all over the world, but I also want to see maybe the biggest thing, a TIS member sitting on the third chair, something really big, actually.
After a decade of equipping future financial maestros, our results speak for themselves. This is what 10 years of excellence looks like.
So TIS, happy 10-year anniversary. There's still so much to achieve. I know this is just the beginning for TIS. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, the Investment Society in LAG. I wish you a prosperous next decade. I wish you a decade of fulfillment. I wish you a decade of growth. I'd like to see a TIS analyst in every top room I would ever get to walk into in this life. And I just wish you the absolute best. You are doing great. You are doing awesome. And I know that the sky is your starting point.
Now, I am looking up to TIS, being a student body, to evolve into a society that is able to curate a practical solution to common problems in the society. A scenario where we're able to develop the capacity to solve problems both within the university community and also outside the community.
Our story doesn't end here. This is just the beginning.